Hello, my name is Jason Holden Jones and this is the South African simGT series round 10 at the Nordschliefe, a track that needs no introduction, 170 corners and just under 26 kilometers in length. Starting from pole position is Bashir Jadwat, who trails the man starting second position, Boyd Bryson, in the Drivers' Championship by 31 points. We're out on board with Boyd Bryson now. Starting from third position is Mark Hembry, who had a fantastic qualifying session and has shown real pace. We look forward to what he can do in the race. Gabriel Rousseau has nabbed the GT AM class pole position, starting from an overall fourth position. Chris Brown from fifth, Marcus Dane from sixth. Seventh will be Cat James, second in the GTM class. He is currently leading the GTM class championship as well. Johannes Kutsia from 8th, Jacques de Villiers, his teammate, from 9th, and Steve Smith rounds out the top 10. But we're about to start the race from the speeder point, and Jadwat is hit it now, and this race has started. Looks to be a good start by Jadwat. Bryson is being challenged by Mark Hembry early on. Look back from Jadwat now. Bryson running slightly wide there. To watch Boyd Bryson now, also from our in-ring footage. We're back on board with Boyd Bryson, who's run slightly wide there. He's done well to save it. Jadwat is really starting to disappear up the road. As Bryson, of course, this has to contend with a very strong-willed Mark Hembry behind him. The HRT team really sorting that Mercedes-Benz well. Really love to see Mark Hembry take on Boyd Bryson here. Although Bryson has started to move away from Hembry. Gabriel Rousseau doing a fine job in fourth position. Osman Felly being chased by Jason Holden Jones and Chad Cook. Cook in only his second round of the championship. But you can see how Jadwat's really opened up the gap on the very first lap. As mentioned before, the circuit does have 170 corners, and the nature of the track does lend to the field spreading out. Chris Brown now starting to make inroads on Gabriel Rousseau, looking to challenge Rousseau for that fourth position. Brown has also got Marcus Dane very close behind him. We now watch the Steve Smith-Leon Schroeder battle for 10th position. Peter van Vieren there making a return to the championship after a 7-round absence. Now Holden Jones all over the back of Osman Felly, challenging him for 13th position. Oh, Jones has made a mistake there. He's run wide. Can Cook sneak past? No, Cook's decided against it. He's actually tapped off there. twisty nature of the circuit is shown to be in the favor of the BMWs. The simGT are making a lot of the gap back down the long back straight. The car's reaching in excess of 280 kilometers an hour. Mercedes-Benz as well was proven to be the fastest down the back straight. And it was around 288 kilometers an hour as Hembry was getting. Little error there by Feli. Can Holden Jones take advantage of that? Jones on the wrong side for the next corner. Husband Feli's shutting the door there. Oh, who's that? That is Cat Jones. He's clearly made an error there. Unfortunately, he's beached on the curve there. I'd love to see him get going as soon as possible. But he may need to recover to the pits. And unfortunately, he is now at the back of the field in 18th position. Look at this fine battle developing between Steyn, who are on board now, and Chris Brown and Gabriel So just in front of us. We're having a slight error there. Brown having a look up the inside. You can see Marcuson working the steering wheel there. It's very hard work around this very tricky track. Cat James dropping to the back of the field will really have a knock to AGBS's team's championship lead. They only lead the team's championship by 43 points from Squadra Ghostworks. So Judd Watt and Steyn will be looking to capitalize on that. Judd Watt leading this race, of course. Steyn in 7th position, and he'll be looking to try and make his way further up the order in order to really make use of James falling to the back of the field. Looking back now from Rousseau at Brown. Brown looking stronger through the middle part of the corners. The GTR should pull away down this very long back straight. We now watch the Rebel Ghostworks battle between Johannes Coetzee and Jacques de Villiers. Coetzee has got a run on his teammate. Looking to pass him around the outside in the very fast left-hander corner, and he's got that job done. Coetzee did start this race ahead of de Villiers, so somewhere along the line de Villiers did sneak past, and Coetzee has got that position back. He's now back into 7th position. On board now to Rousseau, and we see Mark Hembry off the circuit. Oh, that's a big pity that. After challenging Bryson for second, Hembry is down to 6th position. So Hembry is down to 7th, I beg your pardon. Now watch the battle for 8th position between Coetzee and de Villiers. Now watch the battle for 14th between Fali Lauterkhan and Holden Jones. Lottekon's totally missed his braking marker, and off he goes. Holden Jones slips past up into 14th position. Lottekon lucky not just to lose just one position, with Chad Cook not too far behind in the SH Racing BMW. Completed lap 2 of 11. We look back now from Valley at the Lotus Evora of Holden Jones. Should see the Lotus Evora catch up through these twisty corners. As you can see there, Holden Jones is running to the back of Valley. Does well not to do so. Looks up the outside line there, doesn't quite work, allows Lottekon to catch up to him in the background there. Chad Cook catching up to the 3 in front of him all the time. Here comes Chris Heinecker, who's done a fantastic job of a recovery drive after starting from the right to the back of the field and with a delay as well. Back now with our race leaders. Bashir Jadwat has maintained that gap back to Boyd Bryson in 2nd position. We're right on board now with Jadwat. Bashir Jadwat absolutely flying around this 26-kilometer circuit. It's proven to be more than a match for Boyd Bryson. Bryson dominating the last couple of rounds, but Jadwat seems to have this track all suited to him. Gabriel is of course promoted to 3rd position after Hembry went off. This is the battle for 4th between Marcus Stain and Chris Brown, and Stain has slipped past Brown there off camera. So more good news for Squadra Ghostworks. Marcus Stain up into 4th position, and Jadwat of course leading the race with the championship rival AGBS in 2nd and right at the back of the field in 16th position. This race doing wonders for the team's championship at the moment. Oh, and Stain has got it all crossed up. Commentator's curse there. And Stain moves back to 6th now once Johannes Kutsia finds his way past, which he does so. Leon Schroeder having a fantastic run in 8th position. Peter van Buren running in 9th so far, no 10th so far. Great to see him rejoining the championship. He's now chasing down Breitland Z-Ray in 9th, Steve Smith in 11th. Chris Heineke has passed Chad Cook already and now goes after Holden Jones. Nissan GTR running well here. The HRT Nissan GTR chasing down the HJ Motorsport Lotus Evora. Should be with Holden Jones in the next half a lap or so. Chad Cook through the Stefan Beloff S. Good to see Cat James going again. Later on, Chris Heineke did catch up to Holden Jones and challenged him through the admin kink. Heineke making their move stick around the outside line and confirms it under braking for the NGK chicane and gets the job done before the two navigate the Nordschliefe part of the circuit. On board now with Marcus Steyn leaving the pits. He was the first one to conduct a pit stop together with Jacques de Villiers in the background, who also is rejoining the circuit. Steyn doing well to rejoin in front of Brett Lindsay Ray. And Steyn will be happy to have Lindsay Ray between himself and Jacques de Villiers. Later on, Jacques de Villiers had caught up to Brett Lindsay Ray and was challenging through the first carousel or the second carousel. And I think de Villiers is looking to be patient here as the long back straight is coming up, which plays to the strength of the straight down performance the Nissan GTR enjoys. Here comes Jacques de Villiers side by side with Lindsay Ray right now. De Villiers has made that pass stick. Leon surely not too far behind these two. See what Heineke putting a move on Chad Cook. Good move under braking there by Heineke. Chris Heineke seems to be on a two-stop strategy, pitting early on lap 4. Oh, and we watch our race leader with a slight area there, did well to get away with that. Perhaps just a lapse in concentration there. But no harm, no foul. Still enjoying solid gap back to this man, Boyd Bryson. Gabriel still in 3rd position and leading the GTM class. And we watch Philip Lartzakan getting it all wrong. What now exiting the pits. He's coming to the pits together with Boyd Bryson. Boyd Bryson rejoining the circuit without losing position. Each driver, of course, has to do one mandatory pit stop. Gabriel coming in attack for 3rd position. Here comes Chris Brown around the outside, and Brown has made that move stick. Wow, look at that. Oh, they're going to come together. Off goes Brown. Oh, that's a big pity, that. Shorty rejoining the circuit ahead of Steve Smith, but unfortunately he's run wide, doing all the hard work, and now he's going to fall back 2 positions. Smith and Lindsay Ray move ahead of Leon Schroeder. Schroeder was up to 6th position until then. Let's see if he can grab those 2 positions back from this fronty later on. Schroeder caught up to Steve Smith. Oh, that is Brett Lindsay Ray, who's made an error at back. Losing 2 positions to Smith and Schroeder. And here comes Chris Heineke as well. Another area there for Lindsay Ray. Through goes Chris Heineke, doing well to miss the Bros Racing BMW. Schroeder now with a great run at Steve Smith. Down the long back straight. And Schroeder is in the slipstream. Look at that, he pulls out alongside of him now. And Schroeder is past. The Steve Smith doing 270 kilometers an hour. Braking for the chicane. Last part for the GP circuit. This man Jason Holden Jones are having an interesting pit stop battle with this man Chris Heineke. Jones on a 1-stopper and Heineke on his 2-stopper. Heineke rejoining the circuit after his 2nd spot. And now needs to go after Holden Jones for 10th position. But on the other side of the circuit, it is this man Bashir Jadwat who comes through to claim victory of round 10 at the Nordschliefe. Great drive by Bashir Jadwat to beat Boyd Bryson by 24 seconds. Gabriel Rousseau will come through to claim the last step of the podium and to also win the GT class. Let's just run through the remaining results of the race. Chris Brown finished in 4th position ahead of Marcus Stan. Jacques de Villiers finished in 6th, Leon Schroeder 7th, Steve Smith 8th, Brett Lindsay Ray 9th, Chris Heineke in 10th, Jason Holden Jones in 11th, Chad Cook in 12th, Kat James in 13th, Osman Feli in 14th, and Johannes Kutsia rounded up the field in 15th position. Well, that's what we have for round 10 at the Nordschliefe. Thank you very much for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until round 11 at Zandvoort. Cheers for now.